always make your program easy to enroll in. Always make it easy to take payment. Wayne Sutton, howtosellyourcoaching.com. If you're selling high ticket coaching, anywhere from $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 or more, it's not always possible for someone just to pull out their debit card and say, here it is. If you're selling a $20 book or something, hey, it's a click of a button. I don't know how many books I've bought on Amazon, on Audible, just because it was a click of a button. But when it comes to something $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, most people do not have that in discretionary funds, so you got to make it easy for them. And here's how you do it. Number one, you let them know, hey, this is how most people come on board, and you give them an alternative choice. Most people come on board, our program is $8,000, so it's $8K up front, or you can break it into 3 payments of $3K. Or you could even say, flip that around. So our program is 3 payments of $3K each, or if you want to save $1,000, just go ahead and do the full pay of $8K. Now, that takes care of your tuition, that takes care and gets you in the program, and here's our next step. And then you can go into, what I'd like to do then is go into, we're going to have an onboarding call. We'll have your email address is this. We're going to set up a time. We're going to get all of this set up for you, whatever your onboarding process is. So I like to paint a picture. I've covered the price. We gave them 2 options, either 3 at 3K or 1 at 8. Now I've moved them over to what the onboarding process looks like. This is how this works. And I only spend a minute here, but I want them to see that we do this for other people, and how we're going to do it for them. And this is when I get a little more excited in my voice. Say, listen, this is where it gets really fun, because now we're going to set up an onboarding call. I'm going to have my copywriter get in touch with you. We're going to set up a time, and they're going to look at your business, and they're going to write some of the most compelling ad copy for your articles, for your blog posts, for your Facebook ads, whatever it may be. And then we're going to have a call with me, and I'm going to help you set up your onboarding process for your clients so we can get you working. And again, a little upbeat in pace, a little upbeat in energy. I've already given them the price. So this whole adage of give the price and shut up, I don't buy that. I give the price, okay? 3K, 3 at 3K or 1 at 8, if you want to save that $1,000, then you jump over into just a little bit, here's our next step. Very, very assumptive, but done very, conversational, and said, here's our next step. What happens is we do this and this and this, and then you can jump back. So it's either 3 payments of 3K or 1 at 8. Which way would you like to move forward? Or you could say it's 3 payments 3K, 1 payment of 8, and we take Visa, American Express, Discover. Which of those would work for you? So we're assuming the sale. Now we're not worrying about the money. We're just trying to figure out how we're going to get the money to work. Now, this is when some people will come up with objections. Like, oh, wow, I don't know. I didn't know it cost that much. Or I don't know. And then I always go back to other than the money. So listen, there's always an investment. Always is a very powerful word. There's always an investment when you're helping someone. But let's take the money for just a moment and just put it aside for just a moment. And let's focus on the program. Is there anything else you need to know outside of the money? Is there anything else you need to know before we get started? And then whatever their answer is, if it's yes, they jump into another objection, or no, there's nothing, it looks great, I know, okay, great, so this is going to get you, and we go back to their criteria, this is going to get you the things we talked about. This is going to get you to, retire that job in the next, 6 months to 2 years. This is going to do this, or this is going to do that. Yeah, okay, great. So let's talk about how to get you started. Okay, now, is the 3 payments of 3K or 1 payment of 8K, which one makes more sense to you? And so I'm going to pin them down on which one makes more sense. And then I'm going to say, great, are those funds available today? Can we go, so I want to find out. It's just real talk. Hey, listen, and here's how I do it. I say, listen, let's just talk about money. We're both adults here. That's a strong statement, but I say it very lighthearted and very conversational. Listen, we're both adults. Let's just talk real about money. Because sometimes people are embarrassed. Here's the key. They don't have the money, they don't have the credit, or maybe they're just scared, but we don't know which yet. So hey, listen, let's just have look, we're both adults here. Let's just have an adult conversation. Are those funds available, or do you need to secure financing for it? And so sometimes people say, if I pause for just a second, and if they don't respond, I'll say, what I mean is, do you have an American Express? Most people just put it on an American Express or Visa, MasterCard, something like that. Most people just drop it on one of those. That's how again, verbiage is everything. Most people just drop it on one of those. That way you really get started today at no cost. And of course you'll have we're going to get you profitable so you can take care of that payment later. Again, we're getting started at no cost. Just drop it on one of those cards. If they come and say, listen, I just don't have the credit for it, or my credit is maxed out, then we're going to go back and say, okay, so everything that we showed you, how we can, and then I'm going to loop back into the pitch so we can show you how to quit your job in the next 6 months. We're going to show you how to build out a done-for-you coaching funnel. We're going to do this. Everything that we're going to do, whatever that is. If you're a fitness coach, so we're going to show you exactly how to lose 30 pounds in the next 30 days. We're going to show you how to do this. We're going to show you how to get off some of these medicines you're on, because we're going to help you lose weight and become healthier. Whatever what your promise is. So we're going to go back into the presentation, loop back, and then come back with, because they said they can't secure financing yet, right? But we're not going to talk about money. We're going to build up the hope and dream again. We're going to bring them back to their desire. So we can do this. What we need. So if I'm hearing you correctly, we can do all this for you, and that's what you want. We just need to figure out the financing. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Okay, great. So again, let's have an adult conversation, and. Or how would you say your credit score? How are you as far as credit? And before I even give them a chance to answer, and the reason I'm asking is a lot of our clients go to, and then I give some alternative choices. For instance, I have clients that go to lindentree.com. I have clients that go to paypal.com. They have like a 6-month no interest. And some people I've actually had just call up their bank and get a credit card or something. Which one makes more sense for you? If they say lindentree.com or PayPal or Ultra, I say great. Are you in front of a computer? Are you in front of a computer now? This is really great if you're doing demos, if you're doing a Zoom call. Great, you're in front of a computer. Listen, jump over to lindentree.com real quick. I just want to kind of walk you through it because it's really simple. I just want to walk you through it real quick. And I literally walk them through what do? I pull up LendingTree on my computer and I walk them through the process. Okay, go here. Okay, stop. Can you take 2 minutes and just fill out this out? And I'll let them know too. Listen, the thing about lindentree.com, it's just going to do what they call a soft pull. So it's not going to be a hard hit on your credit unless you move forward. And again, verify that, but I'm 99.9% sure. So verify, this should be just a soft pull on your credit. So click that button. Let's just see what you qualify for. In fact, and then I tell a story. I say, in fact, I had a client the other day that needed, and this is a true story. Always make your stories true. But I had a client the other day that needed $15,000 for a program. So for a program that we were offering. So they went into lindentree.com and they were like, wow, I can get $15,000 for like $300 a month. And we're going to instantly show them how to make, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month in the first 30 days. So now they've got an option of either paying off lindentree.com earlier or keeping the cash flow. And I said, I've even had people that had $15,000 in savings, but they didn't want to pull all their savings out, so they went to lindentree.com. Make sense? So I give them a story, social proof, other people are doing it, bandwagon effect, and they're seeing the simplicity of it. Now, one last thought. I've had people to say, Wayne, that sounds great. Yeah, I can't do it right now, but I'll check into it. They come back, they're nervous now because they're so close to making that decision. What I do then is I took a screen share. So I literally went into lindentree.com. I used loom.com. So loom.com just literally records your screen and puts a picture of you at the bottom. And so what I did was I went to lindentree.com and I filled out my information and the basic information. And then when I hit submit and it gave me the prices, I turned on the camera and started recording it. So they didn't see my personal data. But I told them, I said, listen, these numbers are not based upon my true income. I went with an average income of middle America. And I also went, when it asked what was my credit score, instead of giving excellent, which mine is, I just did average. So I just went in and put some basic information to show you. And then I showed them what $15,000. Or hey, maybe your coaching program is only $5,000 or $10,000. But I showed them what that looks like, and I scrolled through, and I just keep scrolling. I show them a couple different options. I said, look, here's a 15K for $380. I did this the other day. Somebody that said, hey, I need 5K. So we did a 5K program, and I actually showed them 7 and 8,000. And I said, look, 7 or 8,000, we're talking $140 a month. Let's get you enrolled in the program. Plus, now you've got some capital. You've got $2,000 or $3,000 to begin coaching and build your coaching business. Or if you need to, you've got $2,000 or $3,000 that you can literally keep in your savings account. We're working together. You got this in savings, and you can even cover a number up to a year worth of your payments with the money you just borrowed. It's why we're getting your business up and going. What I'm doing here is I'm helping them. Understand this. Telling somebody go get the money, go get the credit is not enough. Sometimes you got to lead them. Are you with me? Now this video went much longer than I expected, but I wanted to share with you some of the tips and tricks that you're going to need when it comes down to asking people for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. I remember asking one for $24,000. She said I could throw it on my American Express, but I think I'll just do $2,000 a month. I think I'll just do $2,000 a month. And she stuck with that program. See, people will pay for your services when you show them it'll answer their biggest problem. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to jump over to doneforyoucoaching.com. Now, you can go to our website, howtosellyourcoaching.com, and look at our blogs and videos and articles and all that. But Done For You Coaching is going to take you right to our case study, so you can see how we've done this for other people. A quick little survey to fill out to see if we can help you. And if you choose, we can hop on a call together. I promise you, in 15 minutes, I'll give you at least one aha moment for your business. I look forward to hearing from you.